Was ist denn eigentlich heute für ein Tag?
Samstag, wieso?
Der 16.?
Mhm. Wieso?
Dann haben wir heute 20-Jähriges.
Echt? Oh Gott. Was denn? Erster Kuss oder erster Sex?
Erster Kuss. Moskauer Straße, 16. Oktober 1990.
The ideal idea is you find your partner, you stay together, and society expects you to also sort of, you know, create the nuclear family, move into those apartments that were built for these small families, and, you know, profit from the better tax situation you have when you get married and have children, and all these things. I mean, life is designed for us to live like that. We are not designed like that. I think we're designed for constant reinvention, which doesn't mean like that we're not reliable people and that we're not beings that need safety and protection and reliabilities, but I think it's both there all the time, constantly, that we want to feel safe and break out.
Bevorzugt unter jahrhundertealten Kulturdenkmälern, wie zum Beispiel dem Kölner Dom.
Alle guten Dinge sind drei. Was ist das denn?
Kunst.
It's a result of a collection of things and you know, little scribbles and papers that I collected over the years. I guess 8 years ago. I don't really know. I was just starting to collect things about that were related to long-term relationships. So it must have started when I had gained some experience on that level.
Da bist du gut drauf, mein Lieber.
I think it's the very first shot when you have the cables and the voiceover narration under it. That was fantastic. Where did you come up with that?
It's one of those things where, if you ask filmmakers where do they come up with visual ideas, it's very often that you don't know. I mean, you don't know except for the obvious that I came up with it when I was sitting in a train and I was staring at the cables. It's always interesting to, and yet it's sort of boring to try and find out where inspiration comes from and how it happens. It just happens. And I think what we have to learn when we're creative, like everybody, we have to learn to get a sense when we're inspired, to get like aware of moments when our antennas are up, and then be ready to maybe write it down or to remember what's going on, because we're not always inspired. I mean, maybe some people are, I'm not. I'm sometimes not inspired and then I shouldn't write down anything. I have several ways that can bring me into the mood for writing, for instance, which is, you know, one of the strongest ones is music. I think sitting down and profoundly listening to demanding music, I mean, not like muzak, but music, whatever it is. I mean, it can be a complex pop album or some good classical music, whatever. And really trying to relate to it and sink into it usually opens your, because music is abstract, it opens your perception for abstraction, and that's, I think, where inspiration starts. I don't believe really in writer's block. I know it does exist, but you know, I think it's a strange description for not being inspired.
That's what it is, right?
And not being inspired is something you can, yeah, man, if you can't overcome it, it must be dramatic, but it's a sheer matter of discipline. You know, the secret of writing is to write.
Die Etage drunter.